Chalice Child Sponsorship has a vision. Educated children in healthy families in self-reliant, sustainable communities. Why? Because educated children become knowledgeable, skilled, resilient adults who can achieve whatever potential they pursue. Because healthy families can break the cycles of hunger, unemployment, undereducation, and violence that keep them trapped in poverty. Because self-reliant communities have the economic, social, and spiritual capacity to make permanent, sustainable improvements for themselves and the generations that follow them. So that's why. Let's talk about how. Chalice works on a model called family funding. Each sponsor's monthly donation is sent to the bank account of the child's caregiver. Usually that's their mother, but sometimes it's their father, grandparent, or other guardian. When their child has been sponsored, site staff and our local partner begin working with them on 3 things. First, they are assisted with opening a bank account if they do not already have one. Second, they receive guidance on budgeting and money management. As you would imagine, any guardian would, mostly spend their money on their child's school fees, school supplies, clothing, food, and medicine. Thirdly, they are entered in a family circle. Family circles are composed of about 20 guardians, and they meet at least once a month, accompanied by a Chalice field worker. These groups are self-governed, with members who nominate a president, secretary, and treasurer. At their meetings, they account for their spending, as well as form group savings accounts. Not only do these groups uphold each fund holder's accountability, they become networking hubs for like-minded parents where they find creative ways to leverage their funds for maximum impact. It is in these circles where we see the most fruit. The mothers and guardians come alive with ideas for businesses, community events, community improvement initiatives. They meet with educators and other families to create parent-teacher and alumni associations. They identify community needs and tackle them with their collective creativity. They support each other through tragedies and personal setbacks. In essence, they become the self-sustaining communities that they themselves envision. Site staff support them through capacity-building workshops and other adult education appropriate to the region, such as literacy, health and hygiene, nutrition, agriculture, and human rights. All the while, Chalice strives to have supports in place to make sure each sponsored child is attending school daily. If their area has high dropout rates, we implement after-school extra help programs. If there is inadequate nutrition in their area, our local partner implements feeding programs or other nutrition supports. Our gift catalog may be used when there are insufficient supplies for schools, homes, farms, or medical facilities. The list goes on. As sponsored children grow up, they see their world transformed. Their parents have more means to provide for them and to uplift their conditions for their whole family. Through Chalice's infrastructure projects, they see their neighborhoods improved by pivotal additions such as wells, hospitals, schools, and community centers. Through our skill development programs, they find means of transitioning from education to employment in areas of high demand. And we can assist them in times of disaster and tragedy. So with Chalice Child Sponsorship, it all starts with the child and comes back to the child. All 50,000 of them. But the rippling benefits that spread to their families, neighborhoods, and wider communities continue to amaze and impress us. We've all heard it takes a village to raise a child. With Chalice Child Sponsorship, we can see a child raise a village.